Living a healthy lifestyle is top of mind for many people coming into the new year. And part of living healthy is regular visits to the doctor. And this month, Cincinnati Magazine is out with this list of the top doctors in the tri-state. And joining us to talk about the list is Lauren Fisher, Associate Editor of Cincinnati Magazine. Lauren, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And so I'm checking out the cover. It's pink. I love it already. We have Anisha Shomo. She's one of the top doctors being featured in this issue. Talk about the behind the scenes process in choosing these doctors.
Sure. So it is quite the process. As you can see, we have almost 900 physicians in this issue. So the way it works is we actually work with a company based out of Michigan that goes around and surveys all of the doctors in the tri-state area. It's about 80 counties. And what they do is they ask, who would you turn to for your own care? They can't vote for themselves, but they can vote for their colleagues. And so we get a really good picture of who our real top doctors are, the ones that our physicians are looking to for their own care.
And over 800?
Over 800, nearly 900. It's insane just how much talent we have here in the tri-state.
Wow, unbelievable. So this is something that you guys have been doing for over a decade, doing a feature on the top doctors. Obviously, it's a popular thing for you all to keep doing it. Why is it important that people in the tri-state should know that these doctors out here exist?
Absolutely. So what I always think is interesting is that our Top Doctors issue is our bestseller every year. People love this thing. It is so important, especially in this age of digital media and misinformation, to actually be going to your doctors when you have questions about your health and the health of your family. When we were planning this issue, one of the things we really wanted to do was go to our doctors with some of the most pressing questions about health topics that were on our minds and on our families' minds. Go to our doctors and say, what should we know? You know, outside of the misinformation that goes around on the internet, to hear it directly from your doctor's mouth is a wonderful thing, and it's so important to take charge of your own health in that way.
So I do know you guys, the editors, you guys sat around the table, I'm sure, and you interviewed 6 doctors in particular about some of those topics, one of which is mental health, cancer research, detecting it early. And you mentioned that these are pressing issues. What makes them so pressing in today's time?
Well, specifically with the mental health story that we did, it's on adolescent and childhood mental health. And the statistic that really stood out to us is that 1 in 5 children and teens right now is suffering from a mental health issue, which is just an unprecedented number. It's only gotten worse with the pandemic. So, you know, instead of just featuring new procedures, new tests that are being done, which is what we typically do with our Top Doctor stories, we wanted to go to our doctors and ask them, you know, about the issues that are really affecting us and our families. So in the case of the mental health issue, we talked to Dr. Courtney Cinco at Children's Hospital about how kids can get care, especially when beds are filling up so quickly in our local hospitals. So we have some tips in there for families and parents on how to help your child if they are dealing with mental health issues.
And Lauren, as always, how can we find this issue?
Sure, so it's on bookstore shelves in your grocery stores and always at CincinnatiMagazine.com.
Lauren, thank you. I'll be sure to look out for this. And of course, we'll have more information on our website, local12.com.